Decimals to fractions. Instead of using fractions, another way of representing part numbers is using decimals. You should be aware of the various number columns or place values from earlier work. So if we consider these as examples, 123.45, that means we have a 1 in the hundreds column, a 2 in the tens column, 3 in the units, or sometimes people call that ones column. Then we have the decimal point. After that we have tenths, and we've got 4 in the tenths column. So this 4 represents 4 tenths. Then we have a 5 in the hundredths column, so that represents 5 100ths. And there was nothing after that 5, so there's a 0 in the thousandths column. If we now look at 67.098, well, there's no hundreds there, so we've got a 0. 6 in the tens, 7 in the units. There's a 0 in the tenths, 9 in the hundredths, so that 9 there represents 9 100ths, and an 8 in the thousandths, so that represents 8 1000ths. And then finally we've got 100.023, and you should be able to follow that through and see why we have each of these digits in each of those columns. If there are no hundreds, tens or units, in other words, a number such as 0.23, we put a 0 at the start of the number, i.e. we write 0.123 and not just 0.123. So using that as another example, 0.23, we would have 0 here, then point, 2 in the tenths, 3 in the hundredths. And if we had a thousandths column, there would be nothing there because we can see there's nothing there.